Hey everyone, so today we're going to read the story, The Kissing Hand. So let's look right here at the front cover. This is the front cover. This is the title, The Kissing Hand. This is the title or the name of the book. What does the author do? Writes the story. What does the illustrator do? Draws the pictures. All right, so let's begin our story. The Kissing Hand. Chester Raccoon stood at the edge of his forest and cried, "I don't want to go to school," he told his mother. "I want to stay home with you. I want to play with my friends and play with my toys and read my books and swing on my swing. May I please stay home with you?" Why do you think he's crying? Mrs. Raccoon took Chester by the hand and nuzzled him on the ear. "Sometimes we all have to do things we don't want to do," she told him gently, "even if they seem strange and scary at first. But you will love school once you start." You'll make new friends and play with new toys, read new books, and swing on new swings. Besides," she added, "I know a wonderful secret that will make your nights at school seem as warm and cozy as days at home." Chester wiped away his tears and looked interested. A secret? What kind of secret?" "A very old secret," said Mrs. Raccoon. "I learned it from my mother, and she learned it from hers. It's called the kissing hand." The kissing hand?" asked Chester. What's that?" What do y'all think the kissing hand is? "I'll show you." Mrs. Raccoon took Chester's left hand and spread open his tiny fingers into a fan. Leaning forward, she kissed Chester right in the middle of his palm. Chester felt his mother's kiss rush from his hand up his arm into his heart. Even the silky black mask teemed with a special warmth. Why did he feel like that when his mom gave him a kiss on his hand? Mrs. Raccoon smiled. "Now," she told Chester, "whenever you feel lonely and need a little loving from home, just press your hand to your cheek and think, 'Mommy loves you, Mommy loves you.' And that very kiss will jump to your face and fill your heart with toasty, warm thoughts." She took Chester's hand and carefully wrapped his fingers around the kiss. "Now do be careful not to lose it," she teased him. "But don't worry, when you open your hand and wash your food, I promise the kiss will stick." Chester loved his kissing hand. Now he knew his mother's love would go with him wherever he wanted, or he went, even to school. That night, Chester stood in front of his school and looked thoughtful. Suddenly, he turned to his mother and grinned. "Give me your hand," he told her. Chester took his mother's hand in his own and unfolded her large, familiar fingers into a fan. Next, he leaned forward and kissed the center of her hand. Why do you think he kissed the center of her hand? Now you have a kissing hand too, he told her, and with a gentle goodbye and I love you, Chester turned and danced away. Where do you think he's going? Mrs. Raccoon watched Chester scamper across the tree limb and enter school. And as the hoot owl rang in the new school year, she pressed her left hand to her cheek and smiled. The warmth of Chester's kiss filled her heart with special words. Chester loves you, she said. Chester loves you. I love you. All right. So our book, The Kissing Hand, was about a family of a mom and her baby, or he's a little boy, raccoon. So what was wrong with Chester in the beginning of the story? He was upset, right? He was upset because he wanted to stay home. He wanted to stay home with his mom. Was he able to stay home? No, he wasn't. He has to go to school. He has to go to school like you're going to school, right? All right. So, what happened at the end of the story? Did Chester go to school? Yes, he went to school and he got a little sad, but he remembered the kiss on his hand and he put it to his cheek and he felt a little bit better.